Hi everyone. Today our book of the day is Shattered Peace. Shattered Peace is the story of a young woman dealing with church hurt. She's dealing with abuse. She's dealing with learning herself and coming back into who she is after suffering betrayal, honestly, at the hands of someone she trusted. I think it's a story a lot of people can relate to. Having leaders that you believe have your best interests at heart, but they are human. And unfortunately, some of them are monsters, they're predators. Tatiana, at 16 years old, comes into contact with this man after being forced into counseling for being a teenager, basically. There are, the typical rebellious things that teenagers do, and she did that, and unfortunately her parents believed, after having been drawn in by this entity, by this charismatic pastor, that counseling with him was the best thing. Yikes. Definitely was not. This story touches on different facets of just belief systems and groups. There are sub stories in here. There is Naima and her boyfriend Sharif that belong to the 5% nation, and there's that whole dynamic. And she, as a young woman, not even yet 18, is dealing with being pressured by him to have sex. And it's not what she wants, and he becomes abusive, and so she deals with that as a young age. And a lot of times we don't think that our young kids deal with that, but they do. So this story is really riveting, and if you haven't checked it out, I really wish you would. It takes us through Tatiana's whole journey of finding herself, of finally being free from this man who she thought she was free from when she finally moved in with her aunt. But here he has come to find her some 7 years later to make her life a living hell all over again. And she is caught in that space of, I can't really tell on him because he's this, upstanding moral pastor in the city. Who's going to believe me? And he even uses that to manipulate her. So it's really true to form. The story is for adults. I will say that, because it is graphic in parts. There are sexual assaults. There is physical abuse. There is emotional and psychological manipulation. So it's not something to read if you are faint of heart, but it's all wrapped into a very entertaining story. But don't let the fiction take away from the actual fact and reality. And hopefully it not only gives you something to enjoy, it also helps you think, and it helps you to be more aware of things around you and the people around you, because people can have you thinking that everything is cool with them, and they're living through hell. So all of my books I try to write, even though they're fiction and they're entertaining, I always want to give you a think about it moment in there. So Shattered Peace is definitely one you should check out. It is on my site, www.krbankstononline.com. You can get it on Amazon, but it's cheaper on my site. So, I'm just saying, save a few bucks. So, definitely check out Shattered Peace. I think you'll enjoy it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And remember, if you give me the opportunity, I bet I can make you love a bad guy. Have a great day, everybody.